What's going on, y'all? It's your boy WiscoReaction coming at you with another reaction video. We checking out some Santa Fe Clan and Remmy Valenzuela. This one's called Mecha Corta. Now, those of you who haven't watched my reactions before, especially those of you who are Spanish speaking, I'm sorry if I completely murder any pronunciations here. That's not my intent to disrespect anybody. Just checking out the music because I absolutely love it. So, a while back, I checked out Santa Fe Clan on a feature with Snow the Product, or maybe she was being featured on a Santa Fe song. I'm not sure, but yeah. Basically, how this works is I got the phone here. I got my translation in front of me. The translation may not be 100%, but it gets me close enough to try to understand some of the lyrics that's coming through. I've found that it works better when I pre-read the lyrics. I don't try to watch the video first because I like it to be a fresh reaction. And the reason why I'm explaining all this so in-depthly is because this is the first time I've checked out just Santa Fe, so I figure there's going to be quite a few people that come in that aren't aware of my reactions. So for those of you who are English speaking, I'll do my best to try to translate, try to give you the idea of what it is. Mecha Corta basically means short fuse from what I can find, kind of like a grenade, something like that. So that's general translation from what I've found. Those of you who do speak Spanish, if you have any corrections to my translations, it's greatly appreciated. Go ahead and throw it down in the comments section. Appreciate y'all. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump up in it. Of course, my spacebar don't want to work again. You know, that's one of the things I love about music down in Mexico, or any Hispanic countries, really, South American, Latino, Hispanic countries, is bringing in the fucking, specifically I can speak to Mexico, because that's where I've been before. Accordion, that's what I'm thinking of. Jesus Christ. I didn't even have to look it up, but it still embarrassed the shit out of me. Regardless, so bringing the accordion in, like, I love different music that brings it in. Memories for me with the accordion besides Mexico is like polka music and stuff like that growing up in Wisconsin. And I gotta say, as a kid, polka music was very boring. I mean, we had some fun times with memories of polka music, but most of the time you were a kid and you're like, oh, not the polka again. But, you know, is what it is. With Spanish music, with Mexican music, like, I love the fucking input of the accordion. Sorry, that was a long trail off on the accordion. I will say this. Only in Hispanic countries can a motherfucker make the accordion gangsta. Like, some of the shit, when you start to translate and you start to learn about some of their music, like, holy shit, how they, some of the old, what the hell did Gabriel Iglesias used to talk about? He was talking about with the Snoop Dogg story, the gangster recognize gangster, real recognize real kind of thing. The old school Spanish music. Some of y'all might know what I'm talking about, but I thought that was the coolest story ever, like, to learn about some of that shit, like gangster shit in Mexico and whatnot.
Gente traidora, más de lana y luego se alborotan. Estoy tranquilo y a veces ni se me nota. Soy muy discreto porque la.
I will say this, like, reading through the lyrics and seeing what it was about, being kind of talking about where he comes from and stuff like that, and the struggles he went through, like, I did not expect it to be like this, because the stuff with Santa Fe Clan that I remember from Snow was like some real hardcore, like, gangster rap type shit, and you know, don't get me wrong, love seeing different sides of musicians and people and stuff. But yeah, this is taking a different tone than I expected through the lyrics. Check that hat, Kush only. Straight up fucking bling bling weed hat, love it.
Bajada mi pistola, la vida es peligrosa aquí por el barrio, hay mucha gente envidiosa, por eso me persigno con.
You know, this is a perfect example right here though, and let's see if I can get, I doubt I can get fucking different translation subtitles. That would be dope as fuck if I can. I'm guessing probably not. Yeah, it looks like not. But I was, oh, auto translate. We can try that. See if it'll let me auto. Yeah, boy. I mean, it probably ain't gonna be super accurate, but I'll still. Oh shit, clicked the wrong one. My bad, guys. So while I'm switching this, I'll just say that talking about hiding the pistol and shit like that while you're playing the accordion. And like that's what I mean about that fucking straight gangster shit while you're like talking, you're singing all calm and shit. Like it's just dope. It's fucking dope. And if it'll do it, there we go. I think I got it. All right, we'll go jump back to it. Okay, that requires a replay because that's a part where they talk about and I did a little bit of research when I lost a translation when I was looking at the lyrics, and it seems to be a saint specifically, or somebody, because San is usually saint, but a saint that they worship out of Mexico City. I don't want to try to go into more detail and disrespect anybody on that, you know, being beliefs and all. But yeah, dude, that's one thing I know about Hispanic gangsters. A lot of them are very, very hardcore to their Christian type beliefs and stuff like that. So much respect for that, man. But he's talking, I believe he's talking about wearing a fucking chain with the saint on his chain, on his necklace. Talking about being in the dangerous hood, or being in the hood, and envious people and shit like that, or people that are jealous of you, envious of you. Oh, okay. So with the body language, I kind of read it a little different. So maybe he's not talking about the chain. Maybe he's just talking about praying to, was it Senjutas or Senjut? Yeah, I can't say it right. My bad, guys. But that's the general gist for my English-speaking people. Living a crazy lifestyle, you know that. Allá de donde vengo se mueren los sueños, maldita pobreza, yo salí de cero, todavía recuerdo que no había dinero, respeta mi. Dude, I love how they start, like, this reminds me of some of the shit that I like, where people be spitting bars and shit, like they just kind of sped up the BPM, and they're talking about the struggles, remembering coming from no money compared to viejo, por esos consejos, ay, de donde soy, cuando muera yo quiero que allá sea mi entierro, lleven cumbias y norteños. And that's the one thing, the one part of the translation that I kind of lost a little bit in reading through is when they say cumbias y norteños. I'm not 100% sure what they're trying to say there, because I'll just put it to you this way. The way a translate comes up on that one, if I can find it again, I'll come back to it. Oh, no, got it. Okay. So it says English translation on, of course, this is just Google, but they say, there where I am from, when I die, I want my burial there to carry cumbias y norteños. That's the part they couldn't translate. So I'd be just kind of curious. I'm guessing it's where they want to be buried, but I could be wrong in my assumption on that. But y'all got a description for me? Go ahead, throw it in the comments. Viajando lejos por el mundo. those struggles, through those tears, like getting back up, like I can feel that, like pushing on, get back up and go at it.
Las que formaron mi futuro. No me arrepiento que fallé, porque al final de cuentas sé que nadie pisotea mi orgullo. Compa Remmy, échele, porque la vida es un riesgo. Y arriba la santa, a huevo viejo, pura música de barrio. Arriba el rancho y arriba México. Échale mole. Ando en mi troca, fumando mota, ando esquivándome a la chota. Se escucha el radio por las clases.
That's the part that made me kind of laugh reading through and stuff, is talking about him smoking weed and like hiding from the cops and shit. Like, I think a lot of cultures can relate to that. Like, I know people here can relate to that shit, like pre-legalization and whatnot. Like, ain't nobody want to get caught smoking weed by the popo.
A veces reporta, soy sangre brava y también de mecha muy corta. El humo flota, de tanta hierba la canica me rebota. Los ojos rojos porque yo nunca uso gotas. Soy sangre brava y lo que digan no me importa. Por otros rumbos caminé, viajando lejos por el mundo. No me arrepiento que fallé, porque al final de cuentas sé que nadie pisotea mi orgullo.
Yo, this track took a different turn than what I expected it was gonna be, but I like that it was a little bit more Hispanic culture, a little bit more Mexican culture to it, and really kind of brought in some of the, I guess for kind of a white boy look at it, like brought in some of the mariachi type stuff and whatnot. Like, I like the different culture that they brought through in this music. So yeah, man, it was pretty. I like the aspect of the music. I like the lyrics behind it, like talking about the struggles that they went through and talking about, like smoking weed and trying to just stay on the right side of shit, try to stay free, you know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of people can relate to that shit. And yeah, gotta say, I love bringing the accordion into it, bro. Definitely not something that I expected to see in this one. So, y'all like this reaction, go ahead and smash that like button. Again, as I said, any corrections to translations and stuff like that, I appreciate in the comments. Thank you guys for liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. And if you're interested in checking me out on other social media platforms, I have a link tree down below. You click that link, it'll give you a link to all the different ones. I also have a few links listed down there as well. And of course, I appreciate y'all watching. Muchas gracias, y'all. And we'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.